Well, what's going on, everyone? You know, a lot of times I use this camera as a means for therapy, getting shit off my chest. You know, I don't have a therapist to talk to, and you know, I don't really talk to anyone about a lot of shit, except for you, all you on YouTube who have subscribed to this channel and ring that little bell to make sure you get all notifications every time I upload a video. And if you haven't done that already, do it. Anyway, man, I made 2 drops today in Houston, and man, the last one I did, the second one, I get to this place, and the where I had to turn into was right off the road, and this place, it wasn't an interstate, but I can't remember, I think it was 90 or something. It was the exit. It doesn't just take you off onto a road and you're out of the way. It's this exit going to this road. Well, right here in the exit lane, you turn straight into this business I went to. Now, that wasn't so bad. I got through that pretty quick, and it was pretty tight getting in there initially at that point. But anyway, that's not the issue. Anyway, I get in, and I come to a stop sign, and it says, you know, do not enter without checking in or some shit, you know. So I get out of the truck, and I'm wanting to look around anyway, you know, make sure, you know, I want to see where the fuck I go, right? I don't want to just go anywhere. Well, anyway, there's this guy coming out, and he's unloading this hot shot. This guy's got a pickup, and he's got a small trailer, and he's taking shit off this trailer. So I go ask him, I'm like, hey man, I got a few things for you guys. And he's like, you know, you got to go up here to shipping and receiving, and I see signs everywhere saying shipping and receiving this way. But I mean, hell, I thought this might be the guy, but you know, anyway, that's not the problem either, because he was nice and friendly, you know, and just, you go up here, blah blah blah. So anyway, I start walking that way towards the signs that say shipping and receiving, and this guy's like, no man, he's like, hey. He's like, you can drive through there. Go ahead, just drive through there, and because you got to go all the way around the building. And so I'm like, oh, okay, well. And I look up, and I'm like, yeah, there's plenty of room in here. All right, so I get in the truck, and then I cross through this path where there's stop signs here, and there's a gate, you know, and you drive through, and there's shit everywhere. Shit stacked all over the goddamn place. And then just ahead of me is like a shelving area, like a barn with billets in it. If you know what billets are, they're little pieces of steel, like bars of steel that they'll take and they melt and make shit out of. And anyway, so I'm about to go through this thing, and there's a couple guys hanging out smoking cigarettes and whatever, and I'm like, hey man, their uniforms look just like mine. That's pretty cool. I was like, yeah, if I get out here, man, they're all gonna think I work here. Anyway, now is when I start getting concerned, because I have to make a right turn, and I can see that I'm fucked. I can see that there is not enough room because of all the shit stacked over here and stacked over here, and then a bunch of shit stacked right in front of me. And I don't have enough to go out like this and swing over this way without the end of my trailer knocking out all this shit, right? But I'm gonna try it, because, you know, man, I gotta try it, man. I might be able to make it. Let me see. And I try to finagle. I get up there, and I get as close as I can over here and up there, and then I go backwards for a second and adjust the trailer and kick it out this way and then go this way and then all this shit. I did all this stupid ass maneuvering knowing I couldn't fucking do it. I know. So then I just said, you know, fuck it. These assholes got to get out here and fucking move this shit, you know. So I back up and I get up under this shed where all that shit is. And I've got all my lights on. I got my hazards on and I got my beacon lights on. And I go tell this dude that was on the forklift moving shit around under there. I'm like, hey, man, I can't make this turn. And I point out to what's in my way. And he's like, well, you need to go to shipping and receiving and tell them. I'm like, well, that's a fucking asshole answer. I didn't say that to him, but, you know, I'm thinking, well, what a fucking dick, you know? It's just a couple things you gotta move. Well, then this other dude comes and tells me, oh, I'll move it for you. And he's like, I'll be right back. I waited for like 15, 20 minutes. This fucking asshole never showed back up. So I'm like, I'm starting to get pissed. So I go to shipping and receiving, walk in this room, and it's like a dispatcher's office. All these people on the phone. And then this one young guy sitting there right by the door, and he's like, can I help you? And I'm like, yeah, man, I need some shit moved. I was like, you got a bunch of stuff in here, and I can't get through here, man. My tractor's too big, and I'm gonna hurt something. Oh, okay. And he goes, just a minute. And he goes down, and he walks to the other end of this office, and he starts talking to this one guy. And then this one guy's like, man, we get trucks in here all the time. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and then he walks out and he goes, all you gotta do is, and he's telling me, and I'm like, and then he walks out and the dude, he goes, I'll sign your paper for you, man. The young guy that's being nice. And I was like, what's up with this guy? It's like, he's acting like I don't know what I'm doing. So anyway, I get out to the area where this is, and he's out there with this other guy, and they're looking at this shit, and he's like, well, I mean, trucks come through here all the time. I don't know why you don't have enough room. I'm like, I start getting mad. You ever get mad? And you just want to, you get mad and you start to feel like you're going to lose control. Like Incredible Hulk kind of lose control. I almost got to that point, man. There's a tire guy over here sitting in his pickup truck, and he's watching me. He's like, man, who's this guy talking to? Anyway, so I'm like, look here, bro. I was like, this right here is in my way. I have come up through here. I said, this ain't my first fucking rodeo. I'm like, I come up through here and I can't make it. This right here and this one right here is in my way. I will knock it out with my trailer, and I do not want to mess your stuff up, and I don't want to mess my stuff up. I need this move and this move. And you can move this, but I'll do my best to get around it. But this and this have to be moved. Bam! Motherfucker bolted, got on a forklift, grabbed another dude, and they come out. They moved them two fucking things that I said had to be moved. Then they moved all this other shit over here, and then some other shit, and then I beat the horn like, I got this. So then I'm going up, and I still can't make this motherfucking turn because there's a goddamn, like these two poles bolted into the fucking ground right there, man. I mean, I cannot make it. My trailer's gonna grab onto it and just scrape around there. It's gonna fuck up my rub rail and all that if I go through it. It's gonna fuck shit up. So now I stop, I get out, and he's like, hey, man, we get tractors in here all the time, man. That's weird. I was like, dude, I told you. He's like, oh, it's oversized. I was like, no, it's just a wheelbase, man. Freaking wheelbase. Anyway, so I'm looking around. I'm trying to figure this out because now I'm fucked. Because the only way out is to either keep going somehow or to back out. But I got this other asshole in a little box truck behind me. And he's like giving me shit because I'm in his fucking way, right? Well, fuck that asshole too, man. I didn't lose my temper with him or anything yet, but anyway. Then the guy has the suggestion. He's like, why don't you, jump over the curb? You can drive in the grass. So I had to jump this curb and drive into the grass to swing out even further to complete this turn. And I made it. I'm telling you, man. Oh, and then when I get parked, the fucking asshole that was in the box truck is kind of chit-chatting with this other fucker that was driving a forklift, and then this other asshole that was driving a pickup truck. Now, I didn't hear them saying anything, but the way they were looking at me and looking at my truck and looking back at the turn and shit, I swear to God, I felt them having this discussion about me, and it's like I was ready to fucking explode, man. Like, you want to fucking tell me, you and your little fucking box truck, and you and your fucking little pickup truck, and you and your little fucking forklift gonna tell me how to drive a motherfucking 75-foot long tractor trailer combination, motherfucker? I didn't say that. No, of course I didn't. But boy, I wanted to. Don't you hate it when someone tries to tell you how to do your job and never done your job? Alright, thanks for listening. Click subscribe, ding that little bell. Help old Dooner Livingstone out. Later.